How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to my journey through Star Trek: The Original Series. And today's episode I am watching is Season 2, Episode 20, Return to Tomorrow. um, yeah, so I think I'm coming towards the latter stages now of Season 2. I think there's 26 episodes, so not too far to go in the season. I have enjoyed it. Trying to determine which I've enjoyed more between Season 1 and Season 2. I'm not too sure on that one. I think both seasons have had some real gem episodes. So I think maybe a fairly even playing field in terms of ranking the two of them. But as always, guys, with the vast majority of the episodes, I do have a full uncut reaction video as well. That's on the Patreon page. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check that out on the Patreon. If you want to support the channel further, there's different tiers with different perks. Select a movie for me to watch once a month, a movie quiz, early access, exclusive polls. You can also become a channel member as well. Again, you have early access, and also there's the Gunsmoke reactions are exclusive now to the channel members and to patrons. The last few episodes and going forward will be the same. But just a quick shout out to my patrons and to my channel members, to Frank, to Benny, to Darts, to Mary, to Blaze, to Mihal, to Ravi, and to Gigi Gooding. As always, thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. And guys, if you want to give it a like and a comment as well, just to kind of gives more. Helps to grow the channel more the more you engage with it. That'd be greatly appreciated. But with that, we will watch Return to Tomorrow.
The reading's growing stronger, Captain. Coming from a star system directly ahead.
Someone or something is attempting to attract our attention.
Someone or something has succeeded.
We are hundreds of light years past where any Earth ship has ever explored.
Wow.
Planet dead ahead, Captain. Becoming...
With two very important exceptions. It is much older than Earth, and about 500,000 years ago, its atmosphere was totally ripped away by some sort of cataclysm. Since then, sensors detect no life of any
Like
kind.
the barren wasteland.
All your questions will be answered in time, Captain.
Or not.
Now, at this closer distance, I can speak to you at last. Please assume a standard orbit about our planet, Captain.
Is that a request or demand? The planet is dead. There's no possibility of life there.
And I am as dead as my planet. Does that... If you let what is left of me perish, then all of you, my children, mankind, must perish too.
Why? Is that a threat or just like professing some fate?
Something?
Sensors registering some form of energy deep inside the planet.
I guess
Your
it's
probes have touched me, Mr.
I do wish to inspect whatever this is that lived that long ago.
But it is full of unknowns, and we can't risk both of us being off the ship. Perhaps the Sargon would like you to come with us.
now. How did Jim know that? Kirk, you don't know your crew?
Who are you?
Dr. Ann Moho, astrobiology. Well, I was ordered to report here for landing party duty.
By whom?
You.
I did receive an order to report here for duty.
Maybe it was Sargon.
She did, Captain, just as you received an order to bring me along.
Yeah, I'm not be comfortable with that. Why are you specifically looking for certain people? Like, what's your motive here? Red shirts survived. No, that was very unexpected. The red shirts to not be in danger. Well, don't want to jinx them, but it looks like they're not going to die.
But otherwise normal.
Is that Pulaski? Sounds like her. She looks way different.
They're an alloy or substance completely unknown to me, much...
All readings are off the scale, Captain.
Yeah, it is her. I didn't know she was in TOS.
Welcome. Sealed in this receptacle is the essence of my mind.
But you once had a body of some type.
A body much as yours, my children.
Why did you-
6,000 centuries ago, our vessels were colonizing this galaxy. Starships have now begun to explore that vastness.
I'm not colonizing, man.
Now leave your own seed on distant planets It was so long ago, and the records of our travels were lost in the cataclysm which we loosened upon ourselves. One day, our minds became so powerful, we dared think of ourselves as gods.
Just a moment, Doctor.
Plus, even if you try and stop this, you mightn't have the power.
Where's our captain? Where's Jim Kirk?
He's in the ball.
Have taken his body to demonstrate.
What do you propose to do with your phaser? That is still Jim's body.
I don't think he'd be happy with McCoy after that action. So he was a humanoid at some point, I'm assuming.
Half a million years. I compliment you both on the condition in which you maintained it.
Can you exchange places again when you wish?
Have no fear. Your captain is quite unharmed.
Soon.
What is it you want of us?
In the next room, there are other receptacles. We require your bodies also.
Not McCoy's?
Must have Captain Kirk so that we may live again.
They're trying to conquer them. But how would they have died if they didn't help them? How would mankind have been wiped out? It's only because they got this far to the galaxy that they found them.
2 others still survive. Enoch and Thalassa. Thalassa, my Thalassa.
When the struggle came which devastated your planet,
Only the best minds were chosen to survive. We built this chamber here in order to preserve our essence. In the seed that we had planted on other planets would take root. One day you would build vessels, as we did. And one day you would come here
So you could steal our bodies from us?
to steal, to take them from you. No, my children, you misunderstand.
How else did you describe it?
We mean only that you should lend us your bodies for a short time.
then you intend to construct mechanical bodies, move your minds into them, and then return our bodies to us.
Does he know what happened?
Do you know what happened? Do you remember any part of it?
Yes, Sargon borrowed my body.
It is scientifically fascinating.
Inside their mechanical bodies, engineer, they can leave this planet in 10,000 years.
Bones, they'll show us medical advances, miracles you never dreamed possible. Scotty, engineering advances.
I'm willing to host Thalassa's mind.
Bones, you could stop all this by saying no.
Well, then I still want one question answered to my satisfaction. Why? That overrides all danger. And let's not kid ourselves that there is no potential danger
In pointing out the enormous danger potential in any contact with life and intelligence, I must point out that the possibilities, the potential for knowledge and advancement is equally great.
Motivation speech, get this Bones.
The extreme power of the alien mind will drive the heart action dangerously high, and the body functions will race many times.
Still a risk though, because you just don't know, even though they're not intending to harm you, you just don't know what the side effects would be.
The transference is complete.
A pleasant sight to wake up to after 500,000 years.
Thank you.
She fancies Spock anyway. Saw that in the last episode a little bit. Thalassa. If they, at the moment where they're celebrating, like, oh, I can feel my breath, I can feel the blood pumping, be content them with being robots after kind of re-experiencing this. They could say they're not going to move out of the bodies now.
This is an excellent body, Doctor. I seem to have received the best of the three. Strength, hearing, eyesight.
Enoch, you better get back to bed, too.
It'll be unnecessary, Doctor. This Vulcan body is accustomed to the higher metabolism.
We will vacate at once. until you can administer a metabolic reduction.
He's taking to them as well, though.
I'll prepare the formula, Sargon.
It was close, Jim. We both barely got back alive. Unless the formula works, we can't risk it again.
This one you will administer to Captain Kirk. Sargon is in his body.
This hypo does not contain the same formula.
No, that's correct. But since I will arrange for you to administer each of the injections...
Not the same formula, Captain Kirk will die.
What were you saying?
Oh.
I each patient.
If he dies, won't Sargon die as well?
You see...
So, Bones was right.
3 alien minds now inhabit the bodies. All is proceeding as expected.
Should have just found Dr. Noonan's son.
I can find no...
In 2 days, you'll have hands of your own again, Thalesa. Android robot hands, of course. Hands without feeling.
He'll hope that with Sargon dead and him staying in that body, that she will too, and then they might get together.
Something wrong, Miss Chapel?
Something to say. I can't seem to remember.
Regarding our patients.
Formulas working perfectly.
You look tired, Miss Chapel. Perhaps you'd care for me to administer the last few injections.
Another. And another. Sargon has closed his mind. With these bodies.
Maybe you shouldn't have said this till after he died. Because she's gonna guarantee suspicion now.
Eyes. And to see again. To feel.
I'm not in the Vulcans, it wouldn't work.
Feel again.
Feel the touch of my hand, husband.
If we torment ourselves.
Beloved, can robot lips do this?
Maybe she's might be agreeing or siding with the inhibiting Spock.
Sargon, what is it?
He's dead. Sargon was too far distant from his receptacle to transfer back. Sargon is dead, but is Captain Kirk dead?
You know, you never intended to leave Spock's body.
This is your new home, Thalesa. Once occupied.
No.
You have no excuse to keep the real body any longer.
Would you like to save your Captain Kirk? Only your silence. Only you and I will know that Dr. Mulhall has not returned to her body. With your captain's life.
Ooh. Who does he pick? I mean, he can't do this one.
You are a prancing, savage medicine man with a single thought. Sargon was right. The temptations within a living body are too great. I thought you destroyed by Henna.
I have power even Hennock does not suspect, beloved.
So he's not quite dead.
Sargon has a plan. We have much work to do.
Nurse Chapel, what in the devil?
Yes, I'm fine.
Why did she walk out so weird, strangely, though?
Thalesa.
She is now with Sargon, Doctor. I'm Anne Mulhall.
There is no Spock to return to his body. You've killed a loyal officer.
Prepare a hypo, the fastest, deadliest poison to Vulcans. Spock's consciousness is gone.
What the hell?
Must I make an example of you too, Hal? And you, my dear. And inject him with it.
Oh. Now, how the hell did he not realize she was going to do that?
No, Sargon, please. Let me try.
Cranston.
Spock. If there'd only been another way.
I could not allow your sacrifice of one so close to you.
Sargon in the Ring. I don't understand why she was possessed, why she decided to put it into Spock's body.
Poison in that hypo to kill 10 Vulcans.
No, Doctor. I allowed you to believe that to be true. Believed and fled the body. He is destroyed.
But your vessel was destroyed, too. Where was your consciousness kept?
Oh.
That is why I was summoned into sick bay, Doctor.
We cannot permit ourselves.
They've got even closer together. At least that explains it. Okay, that was good.
Is there any way we can help you, Sargon?
Yes, my son. You can allow Thalassa and me to share your bodies again.
Jeez, I wouldn't want to do it.
I promise, beloved.
Together forever.
It was beautiful.
Return to Tomorrow. An intriguing episode. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as last week's episode, but I did think it was very intriguing. Sargon and the survivors, and kind of, it was intriguing to see kind of what their intentions were, saying that like we never really got back around to that comment actually about all mankind will be doomed if you don't help us. Did I miss something in that episode later that they revealed? But I did like them kind of taking over the bodies, and then kind of that doubt of like, do we want to relinquish these bodies now after we have this experience, being human again, or at least humanoid. I liked that angle of it. That was very interesting, and also it was kind of fun to see an evil version of Spock. So Nimoy got to kind of, I guess change it up a bit in terms of his performance. So that was fun as well. Thought the ending was a bit. We got to the last 5-6 minutes. It got a bit. I don't know, just stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. It almost got too convoluted nearly. But I think for the most part it was an intriguing episode, and definitely had an interesting and effective premise that was engaging. But guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on Return to Tomorrow, and where would this one rank among your favourite episodes. But until next time guys, so long of all.